Yo, what's up everybody, it is Retard Cunt, and I'm coming back at you with another Scuffed game review. Now, as you may be able to see, today we are reviewing Away Journey to the Unexpected, aka The Binding of Isaac Anime Edition. Like most of the games that I review, this game is, very loud. I'd probably say that it's almost as loud as, everything on this list. The soundtrack is absolute fire. If I could just forget about the game completely and just have the soundtrack, I would 100% do that because the music in this game is awesome. The only problem with this is that the music doesn't stay throughout the game. Like while you're playing, you'll hear like bird noises or a little ditty, or if you're in America, you'll hear gunshots coming from your local school and you'll be like, wow, this game's really immersive. But then you're gonna realize that it's actually just right down the road. It's actually a school shooting. Now, the plot of the game is your parents run away from you because they don't want to deal with your bitch ass and they end up getting kidnapped. Now, to save them, you have to go recruit companions so you can get enough stars to go fight the time god in a ping pong match. I kid you not, this is literally the final boss. Now, it took me a little bit to realize that the Binding of Isaac Anime Edition was actually just My Little Pony game version. Now, I tried getting footage for this game multiple times, but since, OBS was being trash and every single file that I tried recording was corrupt, I just decided that I would speedrun through this game. I originally played through in about 4 hours, and, it says that the dungeons are randomized, but they're clearly not. It has as much variations in its dungeons as an alcoholic has in his daily schedule. The most difference each dungeon has is pretty much you change where you spawn or where the boss key is, and usually it's not too far off from the original spot. Don't get me wrong, the game is extremely fun, but it just doesn't have much replayability, especially after you've tried playing it multiple times to get footage. The game is extremely easy, and it's almost as easy as, blaming rape on an innocent man in 2019. I'd say this game is about as hard as my penis, and I haven't been able to get that up in the past 15 years. And it's about as easy as getting the autistic kid to call somebody a n***. Now, the artwork is beautiful, the characters are drawn in 2D, and the world is 3D. And, I feel like it blends really well together. Now, there are 4 distinct zones, these being forest, desert, ice, and beach. Now, all of the zones have their unique companions, but you could still get some in each and every zone, like the worker. My favorite is probably the robot from the ice zone, because, he's overpowered and broken as fuck because he can literally one-shot most bosses. He shoots a cluster of 3 different missiles and they're all heat-seeking. Now, to get him, you have to quote-unquote complete a complex math equation. This equation is just multiplying 2 4-digit numbers together and then looking at the last number in each answer. Okay, final verdict. Since, only getting the recording for the video took me about 4 hours, and then doing the actual video itself took me God knows how long, over the span of 2 weeks, and then since this part alone kept on crashing in Sony Vegas, I'm gonna rate it about 4... I forget what I called it. I'm gonna rate it about 4.5 ass pussies out of 10. Simply because, I had an awful time recording this video. And then number 2, there's no replayability. Because, the first time I played through it, which is 4 hours by the way, it was pretty fun. But then the second and third time, it was just awful. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. If you liked it, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.